Hey, how's it going, guys? Suki here, and I'm sorry if I sound a little stuffy. I think I'm getting sick, which freaking sucks. It's stupid. But I'm making this video because I played the demo of Final Fantasy XIII Lightning Returns a couple days ago. I streamed it on Twitch. If you guys wanted to watch that video, I'll put it in the description if you guys want to check it out. There's no commentary in it. I was just streaming it, and if you guys didn't know, there is a demo out. It's only out for the Japanese PSN, which anybody can get. All you gotta do is make a Japanese PSN account, which pretty easy. You can probably look up a YouTube video tutorial to help you with that, and play it yourself if you'd like. But what I'm gonna talk about are some pretty neat things I thought about it when I was playing the demo. So let's start off with paradigms. Yep, there are still paradigms in the game, but they're not called paradigms anymore. I think that's what you call it, paradigms. They are called schemata. I think that's how you say it. And basically, instead of changing your roles, you change your garbs. And changing your garbs changes your battle styles. Oh, nose. Yeah, by changing your battle styles, you can use different abilities like magic or physical attacks and stuff like that. And it is powered by ATB still. ATB are called SATB now. Style Change Active Time Battle. Works pretty much the same way. Each time an ATB bar is depleted, you change your style to use a different style. And while you're using it, the other ATB will replenish. So after you're done with that, you can still switch back to use that one in no time. So I thought that was pretty neat, pretty cool. Not that much of a change, I think, but moving your characters manually and selecting your own moves freely like that was definitely cool, and I had a lot of fun with that. Sometimes I forgot that you had to change your schemata, and I just end up using the same ATB when it was empty. But I learned, and I got used to it after a while. But I still make the mistake of pressing it every once in a while, but not too bad. There is a guard button. You press square, I think. Square to guard, and that also uses ATB points, so just be careful when you're using that. And preemptive strikes. Yep, there is still preemptive strikes in the game. It works just how it did in Final Fantasy XIII 2. You gotta hit the button in time to slash your enemy, and doing so will give you a boost. It doesn't give you a boost in stagger, I don't think so. I think it gives you a boost in HP. Yeah, HP plus or minus depending on if the enemy hits you or if you hit the enemy. And stagger isn't known as stagger anymore. It's known as I think it's called knockdown. It was knockout, one of the two. Yeah, it's known as that now, and it works pretty much the same as how it did with the whole paradigm thing. You hit the enemy with their weakness, and that will give you a knockout or knock down, and you can pretty much just chip away their life really easy like that. And supposedly, I think I read somewhere that getting a knockdown can get you items from the enemy, but I'm not entirely sure if that's true. But it'd be cool if it was. The game was in Japanese, so if I did get something, I wouldn't know. And yeah, the creatures that you fight, they look a lot more dangerous, I guess you could say. Dark, more monstrous than the previous monsters from the sequels. Or I think they're called sequels. Yeah, Final Fantasy XIII and XIII 2. They're not that similar, and they're pretty cool looking. Definitely a lot darker, so I thought that was pretty cool. And a new thing that you can do One of Lightning's new ability is Overclock, and Overclock is a special ability that she can use to freeze time or to slow it down just enough for you to do some serious damage or enough to probably kill it. Pretty useful in cases like when you're close to death and you ain't got no healing items and stuff like that. So that was also pretty cool, I thought. And one more thing I'm gonna say before I wrap things up is the characters have new looks. I think they all went through a process of redesigning them, but they all pretty much look the same. It's not like you can't tell who's who, but they do have a slight change in their appearance, but they do still have the familiarity to them as they did in the old games. The only thing that's changed is probably a little change in their personality because of the ordeals that's made them the way they are in the game in Light Returns. So I don't know what the story with that is, but I'll definitely find out when the game comes out. This is just a demo, of course. I don't know how much they actually change, or if they even changed anything from the actual game, but I can't wait to play it. Definitely can't wait. But with that said, I think that wraps about everything I wanted to say about the game. My nose is killing me, and my throat is killing me, and I probably sound like shit right now, and I apologize. But yeah, one more thing I want to talk about before I end the video, definitely this time. If you watched one of my previous videos titled A Bit About Final Fantasy XIII, I've mentioned something called Final Fantasy competitive teams. There's a new update about that, and I'll put the link in the description if any of you guys were interested in that, or if you were interested or just now finding out. Definitely go check it out. It's new news about Final Fantasy competitive. And just head on over there and show them some support, because I think what they're doing is awesome for the community. And just, yeah, go over there, show some support for the Final Fantasy community, for Final Fantasy in general. And yep, with that, I'm just gonna end the video now. Till next time, guys, take care. I am Suki. I'm totally sick, and bye-bye.